She went no, not went. Oh shit. Why do you have to be born with bones? Biological skill issue, I can't. Huh? Oh, hiya! I didn't realize you were here. How long have you been standing up like that? Yeah. As sleepless as me, I suppose. Yeah, you know. When creativity strikes, you gotta act. Who cares that it's 2 a.m. on a working night? And I won't have any energy tomorrow. It happens. That's water. Want some? No? Okay, then no. And what kept you up? As you can see, I'm working on the book again. What do you mean you don't know what book? Were you not listening when I ranted about it to you? That, I made a book once, didn't like it, so I kinda scrapped the whole thing and rewrote it. Like a moth drawn to a flame. That book. No, it's okay, it's okay. Come here. If you can sleep, might as well spend some time with me, don't you think? Who knows, maybe you'll fall asleep anyway, since apparently you don't want to listen to my ramblings about my own creations. Might as well be useful, so never fear, Skyflower is always here. And I am way too lazy to leave. Oh? So you are interested. Well, honestly, that's flattering. Okay, so let me rant a bit to you. Basically, the whole world would be like, okay, no. The protagonist is Charlotte. She's a girl who lives in a... how do I say it? I'm too... fuck. Okay, so, the protagonist is Charlotte. She's a young girl who comes from a rich family because... yeah, monies. It makes it easier story-wise. No, but yeah, she comes from the one of the most influential families. Influential where? You can see Ashthrone, the beautiful city of Ashthrone, where people basically kind of I won't say they don't value their god, but they don't value their god, if you catch my drift. Yeah, basically they're why are you still here? And the god is basically dying, so like, nice relationship, yeah, definitely. Anyhow, Ashron is interesting because the whole city is like well, basically kind of like a cage of ice. There's an icy dome all around and below the ground, while Ashron is kept, not frozen by the said god. Because, yeah, we have the contrast. Outside is ice, but the god is fire. Whoa, duality or something. That's, I don't know. And so basically, the hoster is like, oh my god, no. Wait, Charlotte is like, I'm sure that there has to be some good in God. Who cares that it tried to, kinda like kill all of us multiple times? I'm sure there's some good in it. I actually didn't decide on the gender yet. Does it even need a gender? It's a god. And in this world, the gods would be a little bit different. But I'll get to that. Okay, so one day, Charlotte's like out on. Well, she's rich, so probably doesn't need education. And, well, not she doesn't need education because she's rich. She doesn't need education because she's like one of the royalties or something. So she's probably homeschooled. No, wait. I am backtracking. The book would start with a scene of Charlotte's mother, Seraphine, and that mother would ascend. And what does that mean? Well, obviously it means that she gets powers. Also, she kills her own father. Oh, come on, they need to have a strong start, right? And not stronger than like, do you accept this blessing, my child? And she's like, yes, I do. Now die. Because, like, the tradition is the whole ascending thing takes place in the, well, on the top of the sunlit tower or sunlit fortress, I'm not sure yet. And that is like a building in the center of Ashron. That is where the free reside. The free popes, the free saints or something, I don't know. Basically free old people who like rule Ashron. The highest of highs. The strongest of the strong. Well, not really strong as in like physically strong, but strong as in, politics or something. Listen, it's late. I am trying my best to explain, okay? I really am. Oh yeah, go to sleep, why not? Okay, so basically, they like do this whole ceremony where you can get like powers and stuff. And that's also obviously reserved only for the high elites to like keep balance in the city and everything. So when Seraphine is, ascending, getting the powers and everything, she will be pushed down by her father off the Sunlit Fortress, like pew, plummet down into the oblivion. Whoa. Because it's a tradition, because if you have powers, then you should be able to survive. Right? Of course, if it always were the same, it would be a bit boring and repetitive, so they always make it like someone is pushed down like instantly, sometimes it's waited out a bit. And what kind of power Seraphine gets? Excellent question. She gets future vision. So you know what she does? She makes a badass girl boss moment. She spins back, grabs her father while he's trying to push her, when he's about to push her down, and she hits him down. And that's when she becomes the second, because like her father is the second, because there's the three, there's the first, the second, and the third. And so she becomes the second. And she would make like the whole speech of, "This world has suffered enough at the hands of the deity. Time for us, the people, to make our own way," or something. Yeah, it's evil. We're good. Black, white, blood. And Charlotte is like, "No, there has to be good, because there always is." And so one day, Charlotte like goes out like usual. I don't know, maybe goes to a bakery, I guess. And she meets a new person. Who does she meet? Simple. She meets Ash. Yeah, I know. Ash from Ash. There seems to be a connection here. Yes, indeed. But what is the connection, you ask? Well, my dear, it's simple. The connection is that Ash is actually, quite literally, a part of the god. The part that believes that the only way to truly be in harmony with people is to understand them. Because I want to make deities here work a little bit differently. And I should do like the whole explaining scene at one point, when Charlotte discovers that holy shit, and when Charlotte discovers like, oh my god, the god is like right in front of me. What? It will like Ash would say like how did I word it before? Okay, yes. Basically, here gods would work like a concept, an idea. No, wait, like a concept. And since a concept is basically just an amalgam of ideas woven together, each idea can be a bit different. So, while the concept of the god is preservation, or wait, so while the concept of the god is freedom, Ash should be like the part that believes freedom means giving people what they want, or something like that. I'm not sure if I want to do freedom or protection or something, but basically this is how it works. Then the whole story would go like, they just go around Ashram, they, I don't know, uncover mysteries, because guess what? The government is corrupted, because of course it is. Slowly, Charlotte would realize that, oh my god, some things don't add up, and Ash doesn't seem normal. Then we would have the whole reveal, and then you know what would be interesting? Basically, the whole family of Charlotte is kinda like 6 feet under, you know? Like, decomposing. Yeah. And guess who is responsible for that? It was Ash, when she descended from the heavens. And she doesn't even know that. With Ash's vision is basically like, man, I believe this. She's like just existing among the god thing. And suddenly, boom, she's, oh my god, I have a body. Well, that is weird. Why is everyone around me burning? Well, everyone and everything. Huh. Interesting. So kinda like, the god would become so unstable that Ash split. She plummeted down to the earth. A catastrophe happened. And now, yay, she's here. But she doesn't know that. Because like I said, she's just part of the god. So she doesn't have like the whole deity, clairvoyance and omnipotence or something. But she does have some powers, like she's stronger than normal Ascendant. At the very least. Charlotte would also have some powers. I want her to have the powers to summon little like fire moths. And she would be able to like mind control them or something, or just kind of like see what they see, hear what they hear. She could just send out a little moth. It would go pew 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 pew, flop 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 wing, shoo, sit on the wall, and act like a little drone, a little camera. It'd be so cute. Also, these moths could explode. Just go pew, pow. Just go pew. That would be fun. Okay, so anyway, throughout the story, they like. Oh, by the way, this descension of Ash like happened way back. Absolutely, just. Ash has been in the city for quite a while before she met Charlotte. Okay, so once they are actually like together, they like do some stuff, discover that the royal families are kind of messed up, and yeah. And so, with the newfound knowledge, Ash decides that she needs to take over the rule to make people actually happy, because right now they're kind of miserable. Get it? That's because most people in this beautiful world are. Yeah, we're doing a deep story here that I could probably explain better if I wasn't actively drowsy. I am going to pass out at any moment, just like you. No. I should do this throughout the day. I should do this that day, but that day I don't have time. Inspiration and creation is both my curse and blessing. Oh my god. Huh? Oh yeah, I was supposed to explain you. So like, at first I kinda wanted to imagine the future where Charlotte tries to take over the current god, not Charlotte. Ash tries to like go back to the, her god self and like form together and create new rule or something. But then should be like should be rejected, basically. Because throughout her stay in Ashthrone, she became so far distanced from the original idea, the original concept, that she no longer fits to be a part of the god. And originally this was supposed to trigger the whole meltdown, the whole ice cage would melt because the deity would fully awaken. Like every Ashronian would be devoured by the newfound god. Only Charlotte or Ash would survive out of this, and then the survivor would like explore what's beyond Ashron and everything. But then I decided that that's kind of actually boring. So instead I was thinking, how do I make things original? And you know what I thought? Instead of making the god truly like bad or everything, just make them good. It's that simple. And so throughout the story you would learn that the god actually tried on its very own way, well, many different ways, to like do good stuff for people of Ashram, but none of them really turned out well. And that's why people actively despise it. So you'd have basically a good person trying, well, good god trying to do their best, but failing. And so, once the confrontation between the god and Ash would take place, Ash would just win. Ash would devour, take over all the power that the original god had. For one, and she would try to make things good for once. But then, the new surge of power, I'm pretty sure it would awaken something. And either then, Charlotte would be I don't know, maybe her powers would go bonkers because honestly, everything she ever believed in about the god was kind of like Ash. Wait, if God is good, and that there's an signification of that God is Ash, so but Ash is supposed to be different, so this can be polished later. This is just a plan anyway. Okay, wait. So we have a god. I know. The god itself would believe it's doing good things. Should be the idea that no, we are not. We are hurting people. We should understand people, as that is the only way to actually help them and be good for them. And that way, basically all that Charlotte believes is Ash. And so her powers would be coming from Ash. Yeah. Okay, so that's since then I'm gonna note this down because that's actually genius. But after that's done, what else is there to do? Because I can just go, okay, so Ash took over the body of the god, and everyone happily ever after. Not be boring. How about Ash would become so strong that the ice would start melting? Well, there is a reason why the whole world is devoured in the whole ashram is submerged in ice. The original god had a twin, and that twin is known as the Pale Mother. Or Father, I'm not sure yet. Oh, by the way, the original god is named the sacred flame. Yeah, I can see that your sleepy self is very interested in this. And so the sacred flame wanted good for everyone, but like I said before, they didn't exactly do that good of a job. So to protect other people, the Pale Mother or Father trapped them in ice. I've been also thinking about making it so throughout the story sometimes. Oh no, wait, that would make sense. That would make sense. Okay, so after Ash goes back to being a god and takes over, and Charlotte gets I don't know, upgraded. Suddenly, Ashronians would experience something they never did. Rain. That would be an interesting scene. Try explaining rain to someone that never experienced it in their life. In Ashron, the god would basically act like a sun. Just eternally bright little orb. A little ball. The sun. Whoa. And so that way, it's eternally daytime. Fun, isn't it? Originally, I also, in the first version, made Ashram to have like 9 floors, going down into the world, but that was too hellish. That's basic. So now I have this. I have this little lump of ideas. Basically a god, as I described. I really need to think more about that, and with a head that isn't almost asleep. But that can be done. Everything can be done. Everything can be done. Yeah, maybe I should stop for today. Well, at least someone managed to get more sleep than I did. Good night. I'll make waffles in the morning. Yeah, waffles will be good. Waffles will be very good. Sweet dreams.